Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to RUW Decimation. I am your commentator for the show, Alex Black, and what a couple of weeks it has been. Not too long ago, we just completed a sold-out show in Cincinnati, Ohio. That being RUW Cupid's Havoc, and what a show that was! You can go back and watch that if you haven't already, or rewatch it because it was one hell of a show. It was pretty entertaining. Uh, we had uh first ever champions crowned at Cupid's Havoc. Alexander Kelly became a three-time RUW World Heavyweight Champion. James Taylor lost his career at Cupid's Havoc. Jackal became the first ever RUW Hardcore Champion. JT became the first ever RUW United States Champion. Yeah, that's the correct one. And this man right here, Chris Nitro, became the first ever RUW Internet Champion. And what a triple threat match that was. But tonight he steps into the ring with a man who has been seemingly making a name for himself, the assassin Mark Jones. Chris and Mark go at it. We remember on the Twitch a few weeks ago, Mark Jones laid out Chris Nitro with an assault before their match. Mark was trying to injure that left leg, but nothing serious was done to the leg of Chris Nitro. He's fine. But that was a few weeks ago. This is now. Mark Jones, Chris Nitro, opening match of Decimation. And now, here he is, the assassin, Mark Jones. Like I said, someone who has been making a name for himself recently here in RUW. And by the way, guys, we are sold out in San Diego, California with this episode of Decimation. We got people in the seats. People are excited. RUW is heating up, and we are heading into No Mercy. No Mercy will be, where will No Mercy be? Oh, that's right. No Mercy will be in San Antonio, Texas, next month in March, so stay tuned for that. We are on the road to No Mercy. First match of Decimation here is coming up. Mark Jones, trained by the owner of this company, the RUW World Champion, Alexander Kelly. So Mark knows a thing or two about how to fight. But this man, Mark's opponent, he is self-trained, the RUW Internet Champion. That is right, he has trained himself. Trained himself in the backyard. He was the owner of WEF for about 2 years. A former WEF Macho Man Champion in real life and a former WEF Macho Man Champion in the last season. Chris Nitro certainly knows a thing or two about what it's all about when you step into that squared circle. And tonight he steps into the squared circle with the assassin Mark Jones. And now Mark has got Chris up against the ropes. He sends Chris to the outside, and Mark already could be looking to fly here. Mark off the ropes, and a suicide dive right to the outside. In the early goings of this match, Mark already delivers a high-flying maneuver. Oh, but he is sent back inside the ring. Chris Nitro. And Chris with a springboard drop kick. And a shining wizard. Chris Nitro in firm control of this match as he delivers a stomp to the left arm of Mark Jones. Now Chris. Oh, just punching away at the face of Mark. Now Chris with a snapmare off the ropes and delivers a drop kick right to the face of Mark Jones and the cover. Only a count of one. Mark able to get that shoulder up. Now Mark with a German suplex on the internet champion. And a single-legged drop kick. And Chris rolling to the outside. Oh, but Mark with a full head of steam delivers a tope right to the outside, taking out Chris Nitro. And Mark Jones with a neck breaker. Mark is fired up. He's got Chris hooked for a second neck breaker. And now Mark sends the internet champion back inside the ring. Mark taunting on the apron, but he steps back inside. And now Mark, oh, what a blow right to the back of the neck of Chris Nitro. He could be out cold. Cover. No, only the count of two. Chris Nitro springs back to life. He is not knocked out. And Mark with another blow. He's just trying to knock this man out. Could be trying to injure him. And now Mark sends Chris off the ropes. Oh, was probably looking for a clothesline or maybe a sling blade. And now both of these men back and forth. Mark could be looking for a power bomb. Oh, but Chris able to evade it. Chris with the Irish whip. Drop down. Leapfrog. And Chris with the step up enziguri. And now he's got Mark Jones up on his shoulders and delivers the breakdown and the cover. No, Mark Jones still in this match. And Mark has Chris up against the ropes. Irish whip. Oh, was looking for a drop kick, but Chris got out of the way. And now Chris with a springboard drop kick, somewhat connected on Mark Jones. Didn't get all of it, but he got enough of it. And Chris has got Mark Jones up and connects a snake eyes in the corner. And Chris is feeling it here. Oh, but Mark answers back. And the cover. Only the count of one, not enough to keep Chris Nitro down. Oh, what a knee to the face of Chris Nitro. Trying to incapacitate him. And Mark goes up top. And Mark with a clothesline on the outside. Mark just telling Chris Nitro to bring it. Mark with a single-legged drop kick, this time on the outside. Oh, but Chris answers back. That is the fighting spirit of the internet champion. Mark sends Chris back inside the ring. But Mark stalling time on the outside. But he steps back in. Chris, Irish whip, drop down. Oh, and the sleeper slam connects on the assassin Mark Jones. But Mark Jones answers back, sweeping the legs of Chris Nitro out from underneath him and sending Nitro into the corner and turning him around. I know exactly what Mark Jones is thinking. He wants to end this contest with the one-winged angel. It connects. But still not enough to put away Chris Nitro. What fight Chris Nitro has in him. Chris Nitro, oh, they just kind of run into each other. Oh, but Chris answering back on Mark Jones, delivering kicks to the leg. And now he has Mark up against the ropes. Sending Mark to the outside, and it could be Chris Nitro looking to fly here. Chris with a drop kick in between the ropes. And Chris with a kick right to the back of Mark Jones. And another one. The barricade's kind of blocking our view there. But I could see what's happening just fine from my seat here at the commentary table. Mark sending Chris Nitro back inside the ring. And again, Mark stalling on the outside. I don't see what the strategy is in doing that. He could just be trying to catch his breath, get his energy back. Sending Chris into the corner once again. Oh, and just scraping the forehead of Chris Nitro up on that top rope. He could be trying to bust him open here. And Mark delivers a snap suplex. And the cover. And that is it. Mark Jones gets the victory over the internet champion off a suplex. To be fair, Alexander Kelly, when he made his backyard wrestling debut, he got the win off a suplex, defeating Destroyer in the gauntlet match. So, I mean, a suplex is a pretty effective maneuver, able to defeat the internet champion here. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, I know it's a match you've seen 1,000 times, but we don't really have anyone else on the roster at the moment. If you would like to join and be a part of the roster, please let me know. I know it's a match we've seen 1,000 times, but we're seeing it again here. Judas versus King Vampire. These two are going to go at it. Some of PWF's own. Judas and King Vampire going at it yet again. The last time these two faced off, King Vampire pulled off the upset and was able to defeat Judas. This man right here is a damn psychopath. Certainly has been making a name for himself with countless victories over King Vampire. And he was the final superstar eliminated in the Internet Championship triple threat match at Cupid's Havoc. So yeah, certainly has been making a name for himself here in RUW. And his opponent, King Vampire, is someone who needs to bring the fight to Judas. If he wants to make a name for himself, he needs to defeat someone who has been making a name for himself recently here in RUW. And even though none of these men are champions, gold is always on the mind of these two men. And King Vampire with some heavy shots. What a super kick. Oh my God, what a corkscrew, whatever you want to call that. King Vampire, too much taunting, and Judas makes him pay for it. He's got him up and sent him down with a power slam. Not a good landing. Landed a little high on them shoulder blades. Judas with a clothesline. Now Judas with a stomp to the right arm of King Vampire. And now targeting the left. And again, he's trying to snap that arm in half. 3 stomps to the left arm of King Vampire. How much damage did that do to the left arm? Judas with a suplex throw. King Vampire in a very bad predicament here. He is stunned. He is in trouble. Judas with the discus punch. And Judas, just slings King Vampire across the ring with ease. Cover. Only the count of 1. King Vampire rolls out. These 2 men cannot make up their mind on where they want to be. King Vampire was on the outside, and Judas joined him. King Vampire, my God, what a poison Rana. And King Vampire with a shot to the face of Judas. And King Vampire's feeling it, though. But Judas again makes him pay for the taunting. I get you have an ego. Everyone has an ego, but there comes a point where maybe taunting isn't the best idea at certain points in the match. And Judas put that on full display here with a clothesline in the corner. And now Judas. Again the suplex throw on King Vampire. Judas is in firm control of this match. He's got King Vampire up and just allowing the blood to rush to the head of that man. And sends him down with a vertical suplex. And Judas ascending to the top rope and delivering a body splash. I'd pin that man. But we know what Judas is thinking. He delivers the Dominator. Okay. He was just dragging him away from the ropes. I just thought he wasn't even going to go for a cover there. But King Vampire's still in this match. He's getting whooped right now. King Vampire gets Irish whipped. But Judas kicked to the midsection of King Vampire. He's looking for that power bomb, and it connects. But Judas is down too. The energy spent. But he's back up. And again, dragging King Vampire away from the ropes. Smart man. Don't go for the cover near the ropes. But he does anyway. Cover. No. Still not enough to put away King Vampire. Maybe dragging him away from the ropes might have allowed King Vampire to regain a little bit of his energy since Judas wasn't assaulting him. And King Vampire answering back in this contest. Again the taunting. And again Judas makes him pay for it. King Vampire's got to realize, maybe wait to taunt. Again allowing the blood to rush to the head of King Vampire. And again sending him down with a suplex. And Judas again going to the top rope. And an elbow drop connects. And the cover. And Judas with another victory over King Vampire under his belt. How many is that? Like 8? Something like that? I don't know. 7? Judas delivering the elbow from the top rope, and that elbow was enough to put away King Vampire. Judas with another victory over King Vampire here on Decimation. More action headed your way, people. Coming up next, Daniel Hayes will go one-on-one with the RUW United States Champion, JT. Daniel Hayes wants to make a name for himself in RUW, and a win over the United States Champion will certainly do that. Daniel Hayes making his way to the ring, and Swampman from behind, just beating the living hell out of Daniel Hayes, and the official calling for security in the back to break this thing up, trying to pull Swampman off of Daniel Hayes here. This is a feud that has been brewing for a while, but the question is, can Daniel Hayes go on with this match? JT was already waiting in the ring when Hayes made his entrance. Daniel Hayes stepping inside the ring, and there's the bell. We are going on with this match despite the pre-match attack by Swampman to Daniel Hayes. Ref, there's a cover happening. Ref! Swampman cannot be happy about that, as he delivers a clothesline to the ref. Daniel Hayes might have had JT beat if it wasn't for the damn ref standing there and forgetting that he was the ref. JT with a stomp to the left arm of Daniel Hayes. And now going after the right arm this time. JT applying the submission hold. But Daniel Hayes able to escape. And delivering a suplex on JT. Oh, but JT makes Daniel Hayes pay for the taunting. Our wrestlers have got to know there's a right time for taunting, and then there are times where it's not really the time to taunt. Daniel Hayes with a backbreaker and a clothesline right to the back of the head of JT. The official at a count of 3. Daniel Hayes sending JT back inside the ring, and Daniel Hayes back in as well. Oh, but he got taken down with a clothesline by JT. And now JT gouging away at the face of Daniel Hayes. That's uncalled for. And the cover. Will the ref count this time? Oh, and he does. He counts for JT. I don't know. Maybe he has a personal vendetta against Daniel Hayes. We don't know. JT with an Irish whip. Leapfrog. Drop down. And JT with the power slam. And the cover on Daniel. But only the count of 1. And now JT applying the headlock and going upside down with it. Great athleticism on full display by our United States champion JT. Daniel Hayes on the apron, pulling himself up. Could be trying to catch his breath. Oh, he answers back with a knee to JT. It rhymed. Now JT with the abdominal stretch and having a hold of the ankle for some more leverage. Great submission hold being applied by our United States champion, but Daniel Hayes able to escape with a hip toss. Daniel Hayes measuring JT as he delivers a knee to the temple. Oh, but JT with a kip up. And the X Factor on Daniel Hayes. That's Swamp Man's finishing move. Now JT on the apron, looking for that springboard clothesline on Daniel Hayes, and it connects. Cover. No, still not enough to put away Daniel Hayes. And now JT with a rolling snapmare. God, the speed he got on that. But Daniel Hayes answering back, he's fired up. JT, an Irish whip, and another power slam. And now JT going up top and delivering a body splash onto Daniel Hayes. And now JT in the corner, looking to super kick someone's chin off of their face. Super kick right to the face, or right to the jaw of Daniel Hayes, and JT picks up the victory. Swamp Man on the stage. Daniel Hayes can't be happy about his defeat. He's probably blaming Swamp Man for his defeat given the pre-match attack. Daniel Hayes heading up to the stage area here. These two men exchanging words, and they could be about to exchange blows, and he breaking these two men up. Oh, but Swamp Man charges right back at Daniel Hayes. What is it going to take to keep these two men apart? We need more men. We need more men than just security. We need police officers. We need restraining orders. We need something. These two are in a blood feud. Coming up next, our hardcore champion will be in action against Lumberjack. Jackal versus Lumberjack coming up. Jackal ending the career of James Taylor at RUW Cupid's Havoc. And what a shocking moment that was. I honestly thought James Taylor was going to pull it off and become hardcore champion and keep his career in RUW. But now, the only place he's in right now is PWF. And personally, I'm sad to see him go. The Madhouse Jackal, our hardcore champion, versus Lumberjack, coming up next. And Jackal waiting in the ring for Lumberjack. Oh, but Jackal with an assault to Lumberjack. He didn't even wait for Lumberjack to get in the damn ring. I know you've got a head case, bro, but damn. And the official calling for the bell. We are going to go on with this match. Oh, Lumberjack with a clothesline. And now, Lumberjack cranking away at the head and neck of the Madhouse Jackal. Oh, and dropping the knee on the back. And Lumberjack posing. That is when you taunt, when your opponent is on the ground and not close to getting back to their feet. Daniel Hayes with these shots on the Madhouse Jackal. Oh, was looking for a knee. Jackal able to roll out of the way and delivering a suplex throw on Lumberjack. Oh, and a shoulder tackle. Our hardcore champion certainly knows how to bring the fight. He brought the fight to James Taylor, and he ended that fight. Cover. Lumberjack was trying to roll up Jackal, catch him by surprise, but it only got him the count of one. And now Lumberjack in firm control of this match. Oh, but Jackal answering back. Irish whip on Lumberjack. Oh, and delivering a back elbow. He's probably just knocked his teeth into row 8. And Jackal with the shock treatment. And now Jackal with a punt kick. He's trying to knock out Lumberjack. And now he's got him hooked for a power bomb. And it connects. Lumberjack rolling to the outside. Jackal out there as well. Lumberjack, oh, answering back. Taunting. Jackal, though, makes him pay for it with a neck breaker. And now it's Jackal feeling fired up. And now Jackal applying the iron claw to the shoulder of Lumberjack. But if Lumberjack taps, it won't count. Not a smart strategy, but Lumberjack able to escape the submission. Nonetheless, Jackal with a clothesline. Lumberjack right back to his feet. Jackal steps back inside the ring, and so does Lumberjack. Lumberjack with the kick to the midsection. And now applying the Billy Goat's Curse submission hold on our hardcore champion, the Madhouse Jackal. Oh, but just like that, Jackal able to escape. And now sending Lumberjack in the corner. Oh, and what a clothesline. And now Jackal got Lumberjack up one-handed. Oh, delivering a backbreaker. Jackal just showcasing his strength here. A second backbreaker. And the cover. No, only the count of 2 for the Madhouse Jackal. And now Jackal going in the corner. We know what this means. Jackal looking to end this contest as he delivers the Claymore. No, somehow not enough to put Lumberjack away. What is it gonna take at this point? Oh, Lumberjack got caught perfectly. Jackal with another shock treatment. And again in the corner. Jackal looking for a second Claymore countdown. Oh, but Lumberjack able to evade it this time. And delivering a drop kick to the Madhouse Jackal. And now choking Jackal. Ref, get in there. Illegal maneuver. Lumberjack with a stomp to the arm of the Madhouse. Now Lumberjack. Oh, Lumberjack will be looking to end this contest. Lumberjack delivering timber on Jackal. And the cover. And Lumberjack able to pick up a one-on-one non-title victory over our hardcore champion, the Madhouse Jackal. You're looking back at the highlights here. What a shock treatment by Jackal. And that was his first attempt at a Claymore. Connected successfully. There's another shock treatment. Lumberjack able to connect timber. And that was enough to keep our hardcore champion down for the count of 3. Lumberjack with an impressive victory over the Madhouse Jackal. But coming up next, ladies and gentlemen, it is main event time. Main event coming up next for RUW Decimation. As Lucy will be in action against Swamp Man. Damn. Yeah, Swamp Man. Maybe pre-match attacks aren't the best idea because maybe later in the night you go against somebody who could knock your lights clean out in 2 seconds. And while we are on the subject of Lucy, this is the same man who knocked Alexander Kelly clean out after Alexander defeated the Demon at Cupid's Havoc. That happened after the show went on the air, or went off the air. But he steps inside the ring with Swamp Man, and if you ask me, this is going to be an easy victory for Lucy. And the darkness has hit the arena, and I am currently surrounded by fog. An eerie sight for sure. Hell, I've got chills just sitting here at my damn commentary table. Imagine how Swamp Man is feeling, knowing that in a few seconds or in a few minutes, he's going to have to stand across the ring from this man. And here is his opponent, building that steel chair like he always does. Bro, be careful. Main event coming up next. It might not last very long if you ask me. Look at the size difference. Swamp Man sending Lucy into the corner and delivering a clothesline. Maybe I underestimated him. Oh, but just like that, yep, I knew it. Anaconda Vice being applied by Lucy, but Swamp Man able to break it. But Swamp Man swinging neck breaker. All right. Maybe I was wrong. Maybe it's Lucy who needs to bring the fight, because Swamp Man delivering a neck breaker. I don't know. Maybe Swamp Man is a little fired up after trading blows with Daniel Hayes just a little bit ago. But currently Lucy in firm control of this match. What a lariat. And a knee right to the side of the face of Swamp Man. My question is, where is Alexander Kelly in all of this? Oh, again, Lucy applying the Anaconda Vice. And again, Swamp Man breaking the hold. But Lucy, oh, what a stunner. But that whippersnapper connecting. Used by Mikey Whipwreck in ECW. And these two back and forth right now. That's my kind of action. Lucy with a drop down. Oh. And now Lucy. Oh, right. With a kick to the chest of Swamp Man. And Lucy with an RKO. The height on that. No. Somehow not enough to put away Swamp Man just yet. Oh, but that might be enough. He's out. Yep. Lucy with a victory over Swamp Man. Oh, but there's Alexander Kelly. Oh, with a world title shot right to the face of Lucy. I know, not world title shot as in a match. I mean, he hit him in the face with the world title. Wow. These two don't like each other. I mean, understandable. Drake ruining the celebration of Alexander Kelly at Cupid's Havoc after the show went off the air. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to Decimation. Tune in next week as we are on the road to No Mercy. Thank you for tuning in. If you did, like I said, join us next week, and we will catch y'all in the next one. Deuces.